Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. I just want to quickly address of a few things. First of all, yes, we're going to be reacting to Demi Lovato's, breakdown featuring G-Eazy. Hold on one moment. I feel like I was like a little midget just then. So we're going to be reacting to Demi Lovato's and G-Eazy's breakdown official music video. But before we dive into all that, I just want to quickly apologise. Mostly for the amount of times I've accidentally said, or I had accidentally said, she and her in multiple different variational sentences when I was reacting to Melon Cake. Also, the fact that I got into trouble from comparing Melon Cake's theme of filming setting, or the rainbow-like colours surrounding the set, and briefly comparing it to Selena Gomez's Rare music video, how that was all rainbow, colourful and very magical, like a fairy-like forest. I was comparing the actual visible colours, not the message in the video itself, so that's that disclaimer out the way. I knew when I was reacting to Melon Cake, I definitely knew that Demi Lovato had come out as something. I thought it was just bisexual, obviously referring to being attracted to both male and female, and I just left it at that, I left the information at that. I did not know until I was editing the video, and I thought, something just doesn't feel right as far as thinking that it's just bisexual. So I researched it a little bit, and as it turns out, she came out as non-binary, meaning she's not male or female, just as far as her pronouns go, as far as who she made a mistake again, but who Demi defines as. Even Demi has said she absolutely accepts that it's going to take anybody a minute to get politically correct and get the pronouns correct and sentences correct, not accidentally say she and her automatically by subconscious habits. She's not going to jump down anyone's throats for taking a minute to no longer see Demi as she or her, but as they or them. So to the individuals who jumped down my throat on my video, my Melon Cake video, obviously I was definitely, I hardly admit that I was a little bit closed off from the education of it, and not all the way there as far as full-blown information to serve me for the rest of any other time I react to Demi Lovato's music videos, etc. So I did not know she was non-binary specifically. I did put it in the video itself. I literally said Demi defines as non-binary, not male or female, but apparently that person missed the comments. Plus, when I went back on the video and realised just how many times I did say she and her, I thought to myself, god damn, but that's just because of I was not specifically educated filming or before and during filming that reaction video versus after when I was editing and clarifying detail for myself. That's when I still put it in the video, that subtext saying that Demi defines as but non-binary, not she or her, what have the case. So I definitely apologise for the amount of times I got my information incorrect, and comparing Selena Gomez's video is first world problems to that person, but when it comes to somebody's not ethnicity is aside completely, but when it comes to somebody's pronouns and defiance, if that's even a word, defiance, whatever I'm looking for, then I absolutely had the information wrong. Even when I did a little bit of research and corrected myself on screen, it still wasn't really enough to full on, correct and disclaim myself. So I'm doing it right now. I am definitely sorry for the amount of times I said she and her in the video and not having enough information or education before and during the video. That's aside. So let's actually, do a little bit of research on what Demi Lovato and G-Eazy's video is all about. Breakdown. He looks so much like Johnny Depp in his younger years. Not the point. Big bold, did he cheat? G-Eazy is embarrassed and apologetic. G-Eazy gets cozy with mystery woman. Okay, so the one time I try to do a bunch of research and technology is just giving me the middle finger. Let's see if I can actually connect to a hotspot. 1,000 apologies for also wasting so many people's time. It's my time being wasted too. Alright, that's not coming through, so let's just go by my phone. Well, it's coming up at the top here. Demi Lovato and G-Eazy briefly relive personal lows in the emotional music video for Breakdown. Okay, that's already given me something to go with. Demi Lovato, G-Eazy song. Okay, so the Rolling Stone link, G-Eazy, Demi Lovato are in the middle of harrowing breakdown in new video. G-Eazy, Demi Lovato team up for a brand new single breakdown. Demi Lovato and G-Eazy address past problems in powerful music video for new blah blah blah, whatever the rest of the sentence is. G-Eazy, Demi Lovato face past demons and rapper's new single breakdown. Rapper G-Eazy arrested, charged with assault after alleged altercation in news somewhere. Alright, that's all I'm getting. I finally got my way with the internet, specifically hotspot. What's David's outfit? And that camera angle, like an extended Dutch toe. Oh, that angle though, it's like they're both up right now. Double screen of the same scene. And some random sparkly dressed woman. He seriously looks like a combination of Johnny Depp in his younger years and Robert Nepper. I love that moment there. There you go, we finally reached the other end of that, and not one single interruption. Funny how, throughout the whole entire thing, I just kept trying to do a little bit of research, a little bit of screen recording here and there, get the freaking internet working, and as soon as the I actually restarted my laptop, restarted my phone, connected to hotspot miraculously, and now here we are. So reacting to G-Eazy's and Demi Lovato's breakdown, Nicola is chiming away about how they both have had their traumas, they both have had their faults, whether it was absolutely their fault given the situation or it was just a really unfortunate situation they got caught up in. Take the headphones off now. So whether or not it was, well, as far as Demi Lovato goes, them, getting my sentence straight in my head, them was definitely embellishing and relishing in those drugs that said drug dealer had given her. I mean, the last time Demi was at a live concert of sorts, I think Demi received a compliment from her mother, a phone call, and then later on at night, or hanging with some more friends first, but then later that night, Demi then called over her drug dealer, and they then went to town. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give myself an internal jolt every time I accidentally say she. Demi then, went to town with the drugs, of course, came so close to being death's door, as we gathered by the music video. Other things happen that we will not repeat over and over unless someone is completely clueless to what Demi even went through in that given night. Demi was etc. I don't even feel comfortable saying the sentence anymore because it's already been put out there. And I'm sure that Demi had several more breakdowns, before, during, and after the documentary. And of course, with G-Eazy's story, he got into a fight or something, and just the ramifications of stress that comes with that, feeling like crap because he beat on somebody. Whether or not he was stepping in to help somebody out and beating the other person involved, or it was just a one-on-one fight between he and another individual, he's taken some responsibility for it, but it didn't stop anyone from starting to bash on him, I guess, and hence the stress and what they're charming about, the breakdown, because they've gone through the hardships, they've still had a few bumps in the road, but then they've persevered, and hence this song, really, overcoming the bridge of the peak of stress and the ramifications of people who don't understand the situation. They're always nitpick and they'll try to insert themselves or their perspective into someone's situation, and then either they're just advising along the way how a situation should have played out, what could have been done, what should not have been done, Like they're trying to rewrite history verbally. And when people do that, they come across as super caring, and if the situation ever arises again, whatever that person has said, whether it was constructive criticism, advice, or being completely critical, they would hope that their lecture or advice given sinks in with the individual who was involved in the first fight, the first round. They get into a fight again. Hopefully, they will, having learned from their mistakes last time, and do better as far as not throwing fists, and just talking it out, or just completely walking away from a situation that's clearly evolving, etc. And again, with Demi's situation, partying, hardworking with the concerts or the gigs, I don't think people call it concerts anymore, hardworking with the gigs, and receiving a job well done from her mother, I do believe. Demi was, I believe she was absolutely on the phone call with her mother, with Demi's mother. Honestly, it's going to take a minute. Yes, I can absolutely edit out the amount of times I've accidentally said she and her. It's all part of the learning. It's all part of programming into myself to absolutely start either specifically dedicating the word Demi or Demi Lovato or just Demetria as a full name, to specifically saying Demi every single time, or really fixating on they, them, as that's Demi's pronouns. So music video wise, again, they've had their faults. Demi's, had they, them's ramifications, come over a few bridges, a few stress related bridges, and G-Eazy had his faults, whatever even went wrong with the fight. That's just what I got from some of those forums I looked at on my phone. Okay, this was my Demi Lovato breakdown featuring G-Eazy, or I think it was actually more specifically G-Eazy's song, but Demi was obviously featured in it, obviously. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this video was an absolute roller coaster, like a roller coaster breaking down, Final Destination style. Thank you all so much for putting up with this. I mean, power of editing, I'll just cram everything into one, including the multiple fails of internet, giving me the finger. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this. I'm just going to be my makeup in. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Bye guys.